Hey, what's up YouTube? Nick here on Two Unlucky Guys channel again. They just asked me to post a deck profile, so shout out to them for letting me even get on it, put my deck out there. This is definitely one of the sleeper decks of the format, something that people just don't seem to expect. And obviously, if you couldn't tell, it is Malefic Skill Drain. My opinion, I think it's still a great deck. You just gotta find the right cards to be able to compete with the format. And to me, this deck has done great. It's beaten spell books, it's beaten evil swarms, it's beat dragon rulers. Only concern with this deck is ones that spam, that don't rely on the field or grave. Then we got a problem. But for the most part, this deck has it's been good, pretty good. So we'll get right into it. If you guys got any opinions, just leave it in the comment below. So, getting started, we do have the 3 Malefic Cyber and Dragons, 4K beat stick. It does wonders, especially when they try to Torrent deal and you just go Lance and swing. Pretty awesome. I played 3 Stardust, reason being, I really don't have enough monsters as it is, so I figure why not protect my field spell, why not get, another level 8 on the field, under skill drain, 2500 mixed with, 2-3Ks, it does pretty good, so, play 3 of those. The other beat stick, Beast King, he does really well, actually. Makes me happy. It's just 1900 without skill drain, 3000 with it. Amazing card. Even if the skill drain is destroyed, gets to keep his 3K, so pretty happy. I do use Necro Valley and Gear Town, so 3 commandants just to search for terraforming, so I don't have to waste my space on other terraformings. So yeah, for the Necro Valley. 2 Thunder King, amazing first turn play. I can't tell you how many Prophecy players I've played, and I just go Thunder King, or I go against E-Dragons, they go Thunder King. It forces them to do things that they do not want to do. Sometimes people have just had to banish their own Dracosack. Not banish, but pop their own Dracosack to pop this, or if I've had Necro Valley on the field, pop it to pop skill drain. Necro Valley. It does wonders. I would like to see this go back up to 3, because if it did, I definitely use 3. This format, I don't know about the next format though. The next format has a lot of crazy stuff going on, so that's why I feel like I'm gonna stick with this deck next format as well, just to shut down all that skill drain. And I play 1 Gajiltron. I don't like drawing into him. I feel like he can be a dead draw. I like him in the deck or in grave, preferably grave, but 1's good. 3K. Do like its effect. You can't activate any traps when this guy attacks, so no Deep Prison, Compulse, or Mirror Force, and stupid stuff like that. Under the spells, we have 2 Duality. I didn't like trade-in. Like I said, I don't have enough monsters as it is. I don't use Monster Reborn because of Necro Valley. So I honestly don't see any reason, to use the trade-in engine. I would like to try an Upstart one. I have not tried that version yet, but if any of you guys have a better option besides this, let me know. 2 Royal Tribute. You play Necro Valley. Why not? Laugh in Mermel's face. Laugh in E-Dragons. You don't play this against Prophecy. Definitely not. You set this out. You Dark Worlds laugh in your face. But for the most part, great first turn card. A lot of times I end up siding out for a card that will impact the game even more. But most of the time, this does work. Here's my field spell engine. The 2 Gear Town, 3 Necro Valley, and 1 Terraforming. Reason why I use only 1 is because I only have 2 Gear Town. I see no reason to play a second one just to reach to the other one, because it gets really clocky already enough as it is. Necro Valley, you get it with Commandant, and sometimes, many times I've actually drawn it at 2 in one hand, and it sucks. But, you know, whatever happens. And this deck, with this, I've seen it pretty consistent. If I was going to go to 3, what I might end up doing, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, is taking out the dualities, putting in the 3rd Gear Town, go to Terraforming, grab another Geotron, and maybe even end up starting the Trading Engine. Who knows? But yeah, that's my field spell. I did try Seal, but then I don't know. I don't remember why I took it out. I think I took it out for these, actually. We lose the back row, definitely. So having the Lance and the MST is definitely good. Let's see. So many times before I played with these, I played with trade-ins instead. Not trade-ins, wow. Dark Bribes. And that sucked. I gave my opponent outs for days. But sometimes, you know, I would prefer to have the trade-in. I mean, Dark Bribe. But it just, I don't know. It didn't really ended up not working out as well as I thought it would. MSTs were more consistent. So, under the traps, we got 1 Starlight Road. You set this and you got a field spell. That's 2 cards you're protecting that are yours. So, 1's fine for me. Tyrannial. I do play a more controlled version. I don't like my opponent getting monsters on the field and keeping them on for very long. So I do play 1 Tarantial, and it works well with Lance. So, Fiendish Chain. These put in massive work. Not even gonna lie. I did have Breakthrough Skill in instead of these, but since Breakthrough Skills did not prevent an attack, I was like, no. Fiendish Chains, come on. So, put them instead, and it kept it on the field. I mean, instead of negating an effect for just the rest of the turn, why not negate it until they draw into an out, you know? So, Fiendish Chain. Double Bottomless. Great card, especially with Rescue Rabbit coming around again. You set this, they special summon 2 cards, they have to banish 2 because it says monsters, and, you know, a lot of decks just love to spam, so I'm like, why not? 2 Mirror Force, again, don't like losing my own monsters, but I enjoy it when you lose yours, so, you know, Mirror Force just for that extra protection, and, you know, it's just good, honestly. And for the last trap, obviously, 3 Skill Drain. Does a ton of work. Like, it's amazing. So many decks. I played Infernities the other day, and if this wasn't there, it really would have sucked, honestly. I mean, Necro Valley did put in some work, but Necro Valley and Skill Drain, you know, it's amazing. So, that's 40 cards in the main deck. Let's get on to the extra. We got 3 Stardust Dragon, you want to install that Road, and 3 Malefic Stardust. Why not? Cyber End Dragon, you play 3 Cyber Ends. Why not play 3 Fusions? Rank 4 staples, pretty much. Negate attacks for protection. Get over that Ophion, and get over Ophion. Enough said. And for the last one, we have Heliopolis. Great card. Especially with other rank 8s. I mean, level 8s I run. So, it's pretty good. It's actually gotten me out of quite a few predicaments, actually. Most definitely. Great card to have. Onto the side. Now, like I said, I don't know if I said it, but I did make this deck to compete with the Tier 1 decks, so this side is actually built for that. So you'll see Fossilier Dragon, Dual Mode Beast, great card, and you'll see why I side him. 2 Fossil Dyna, screw your spamming and special summoning, go die. Gel Unlocks, I do have deck lockdowns. I don't know if that would be the better tech choice, but I do like these. Side them in against Prophecies, especially when they go first and I have the EEV in hand. Just send Gel Unlock and they can't do anything. You go ahead and set the Jowgin, or play the Jowgin. I'm not too worried about it. I just swing over. Extra MST, just for that back row removal, that World Decree. Gotta get over that. 3D Fissure. You don't need your monsters really once they hit the grave. So I play 3 of these. The reason why I do not use macro is because Gear Town has to hit the grave. So maybe if I was able to find a different engine besides the Gear Town, Gajiltron engine, I might be able to take these out and put them in macro. So, I don't know. Give me suggestions. 2 Mind Crush. Definitely hits a lot of decks. E-Swarm. I don't know if you necessarily want to hit E-Dragons with this. Prophecy. Murmels. Anything that adds to hand. But like I said, for Tier 1 decks. And definitely a card that sees a lot of play in my deck is Eradicator. Great card, and I've said, call spells, call traps, especially with all the dark cards that you use, since all the malefic monsters are dark, puts in work, most definitely. I might take one out for deck Devi, especially with all the new stuff that's about to come out. I don't know. If you guys got any suggestions, though, let me know. Again, shout out to Dylan and whatnot, and Dylan and Sean for letting me get on their profile. I did post a trade binder video too. I am looking to get 3 Ultivalers, and I do have stuff that I'm willing to trade for them. I think anything that's worth of importance though is really I really only got 3 card D, Lances, Super First Eds. I don't really know much else. I have this mat. I'm trying to get rid of this mat. I don't know if you can really see it all that well, but this is the mat from left to right. It's a pretty cool mat, really sturdy. So, again, thanks for watching, and definitely like and subscribe to Unlucky Guys, alright?